Let's take a look at Internet Computer. Last time we looked at ICP was on October the 16th. Here is a recap. ICP is ready for a major breakout. And the reason being is this: for the past 3 days, ICP opened and closed very much at the same price, which is around $43. If you look at these three candles, these are three doji. This is an indication of indecision. Seller trying to push the price down. Buyer supported the price. So basically, there's no winner. But this morning, it seemed like the buyer is winning. They are taking control and drive the price up. ICP temporarily crossed over the 10 days moving average, ran up to about 46 before retrace. Right now, it is trading at 45.86, right at the 10 days moving average. The stochastic oscillator is showing this crossover where the blue signal line crossover and is leading the red line, and the gap is getting wider. Volume is definitely picking up. The Bollinger Band is forming out very nicely. So all of these indicators are pointing to a high probability that ICP would continue this reversal in price. The most important thing is ICP has to be able to close over this red line, which is the 10 days moving average. That is right at around 46.50. If ICP can close today, which is at around 5 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, over this and stabilize over this, then the uptrend will continue. ICP would run up and retest the 50 days moving average at 54.50. A crossover would take it to our target price of 74 cents. Fast forward, this is the daily chart for ICP, and the data I have is to 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time on November the 5th. The last time we looked at ICP was on October the 16th. ICP was not able to close the day over the 10 days moving average, and the price continued to trade very much sideways until about 4 days ago. ICP crossed over the 10 days and stabilized over the 10 days. Today, ICP spiked a big crossover the 50 days moving average and reached my first target at 54.50. Currently, ICP is trading at 53.50, or up about 16%. So we had to wait about 2 weeks for this major run up in price. But looks like ICP is on its way. There are just so many bullish signals that I see on this chart right now. So ICP is definitely looking very, very good. First, let's go over the moving averages. Around the middle of September, we had the first bearish signal when the 10 days crossed over, then dropped below the 50 days. After that, we saw the price continue this retracement. Then finally, it reached bottom at around 40, reversed direction, and then began to trade sideways or entering this consolidation phase. While it's in its consolidations, the 50-day reversed direction and started to trend down. So very soon, the 10 days will cross over and lead the 50-day again. That would be a very bullish signal, because the last time when something like this happened was right around the beginning of August. We saw this red line cross over and lead the white line. After that, ICP went on this really nice run, ran from about $38 all the way to 87. The Bollinger Band has been forming out very nicely. As ICP entering this consolidation phase, the Bollinger Band, especially the width, continue to get contracted. Now the width of this band is getting extremely tight. This is an indication that a lot of momentum is being built up. So today, when the price run up, we see this major pop in price. One very good example I like to show about how the Bollinger Band works is with Solana. Solana, look at the Bollinger Band, extremely tight, lots of momentum being built. And the minute the price spiked, you see it spiked up almost vertically. Then the Bollinger Band expanded to the point where it was overextended. Then the price retraced, entering the consolidations. The Bollinger Band get contracted again, and then the band get very tight. Lots of momentum was being built up. Then the minute the price run up, we see this major spike up in price. And that is what we're experiencing with ICP right now. So the idea is the longer is the consolidation phase, the more momentum would get built up, the tighter the width of the Bollinger Band is. And the minute when the price run up, it would pop up almost vertically. Now go back to ICP, you see how tight the Bollinger Band get. And then today the price spiked up, the band started to expand. And ICP is now riding the upper band, which is another very bullish sign. Volume definitely pick up. We still have another 6 or 7 hours before the close of today's trading session. So I expect to see volume spike up like that. The stochastic oscillator is showing this upward momentum. Another thing is, finally, ICP is able to trade over both the 10 days and the 50 days. This is a big thing because the last time when this happened was back around the beginning of August. And after that, we saw this major pop in price. So based on all of this indicator, and assuming Bitcoin continue to stabilize and trend higher, I expect to see ICP continue this upward trend. The next major resistance level would be at 74.50. I do believe that ICP will be able to cross over that and run to the next target price of $87 as part of the breakout of this falling wedge that ICP broke out near the end of September. So ICP has been disappointing for a long time, but I do believe that it is on its way for this major reversal in price. I like ICP. I really like the concept behind this project, and hopefully they will do a good job with that. ICP was trading at over $600 at one time. I don't know how long or when ICP would get back to that price level, but seems like it is slowly but on its way to get there. I continue to accumulate ICP to a max of $60, and hopefully ICP is not gonna let me down. That's it for this video, and don't forget to click that like button and reward me with a like if you appreciate the content that I'm presenting. Also, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to click that subscribe button and subscribe, and make sure you turn notification on. And if you have Twitter, make sure you follow me at Vietmaxim, because I provide constant update on all of our favorite cryptos.